Well, the Idaho Steelheads continue on their 5-game homestand. It's Game 2 here tonight as they play host to the Allen Americans. The opening face-off coming up at 7:10 p.m. Cam McGuire here standing alongside Steelheads head coach Everett Sheen. Well, Sheener, a nice feather in your guys' cap last night in the 6-4 win over Allen. You guys become Mountain Division champions, and kind of just tell me what it means for you to accomplish that feat as well as everyone in that locker room.
Yeah, it's big for our group. At the start of the year, that's kind of one of the target goals you have for the starters to get to the division and make playoffs as well. But it was big for our group last night to check off kind of that first step, and then now we just keep building and see where we can go.
You mentioned keep building. You lock up the division last night, but there's still 16 games to go in the regular season. How do you keep your focus going knowing that you'll be the #1 seed in the division heading into playoffs here in about a month or so?
Now the goal is to try and lock up home ice, for all of playoffs, whether it's Western Conference and then, hopefully the league title. But, those are just goals that we have set, and we just got to, strive to get better and meet those goals day to day.
Mentioned the final score last night, 6-4. I guess first, just start here, overall thoughts from the game?
I thought it was good. We knew going in, Allen's a very dangerous team. They got a lot of offensive weapons. Their power play is dynamic. I thought it was kind of a feeling out process, and then when it kind of showed that they were exactly what we expected, I thought our guys did a good job of keeping them in front of us, kind of grinding them in their zone. But it was a good test, and especially, kind of back and forth lead changes there for us to be able to stay with it and then get rewarded there at the end of the game.
Little bit of a ping-pong match. It was 2-2 after the first period, then 4-4 after the second, and you guys get a late period goal in the third there from Ryan Domowski, who finished with 2. And kind of just tell me a little bit about him. He's now up to 24 goals this year, and he's a player that you were heavily recruiting over the last couple of years, and he's just a pure natural goal scorer.
It was big for Demo to come up there, at the end of the game with that very accurate shot, short side. But he's a shooter and a goal scorer, and it's nice when your big guns like that come up at the crucial times. And then last night we also had Haskin and Johnson and Bartow all get their second ones from the back end. Just speaks to the depth of our team.
Well, heading into last night's game, you guys were the second fewest penalized team in the league. Allen was the second most, and it started to get a little chippy, a little feisty early on. It seemed like you guys did a perfect job, though, of kind of walking that line and, making sure that you guys were sticking up for your teammates, but also at the same time not making dumb mistakes or taking stupid penalties.
No, you're exactly right. Big kudos to Frankie and Gooch kind of to step up and stand up for their teammates. But that's our team. We're a team tough team. It's not one or two guys. And we kind of know Allen's has that line. They're going to run around and try and be physical, which we're prepared for. But it's big for our group to get those guys to step up.
Well, the Steelheads have now won 11 straight games on home ice. We mentioned earlier it's Game 2 of one of 2 season-long 5-game homestands, and looking to finish off the weekend here with 2 points. What's the key to victory?
Got to look after the puck on our entries, and we've got to make sure we're responsible defensively, keeping numbers in front. Like we said, they'll stretch the zone, so we've got to be aware of that. But stick to our game and play a full 60 minutes.
Well, there you have it. That's Steelheads head coach Everett Sheen. The opening face-off coming up next. Sheener, as always, thanks for the time. Best of luck, and have some fun tonight.
Thanks a lot, Cam.